Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week's vlog comes from Balnab Dairy Farm in Dumfries and Galloway in Scotland's southwest coast. This is a working family farm and we stay in their dairy cottage which sleeps 4 and it's got a wood fired hot tub. They've also got 2 shepherd's huts that you can hire as well, and I think these are perfect for couples. They're also very Instagrammable with outside hot tubs and even a bath. We get a farm tour to see how everything works and meet the animals, and generally we just enjoy spending time on the farm. We stop on the way home for a fish and chips and Girvan as well. Hope you enjoy this week's vlog. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Balnab is a family-run farm located near the Isle of Whithorn in Dumfries and Galloway on Scotland's southwest coast. They have a range of accommodation, but we stayed in the Dairy Cottage. This is a cosy living room that is complete with a rocking chair that is the perfect place to watch the world go by out the window. It has a kitchen with everything you need should you want to cook for yourself. The bedrooms were laid out as 1 double bed in one room and 2 singles in the other, and each have got views out over the fields. There is also a shower room and a large dining room. Outside is where we spent most of our time, and the back garden has got a decking area, a mud kitchen for the kids, and a barbecue and wood-fired hot tub for the adults. So that's a wee quick tour of the place, but as ever, I leave my family outside while I'm getting my photos and videos when we first turn up. Luckily, there's a wee building outside and it's got air hockey, it has got table football, darts and other stuff to keep them occupied. It's also nice and sunny today and there's a wee outside park for the rain, so that's no hassle. I'm going to bring all the stuff in, I'm going to go and get that hot tub lit, and then I'll catch up with you once we're settled. Now, I've used these wood-fired hot tubs before. What I love about them is when you're sat in them, you can smell the fire burning. I really love that smell. So to be in a hot tub, relaxing while that's on the go is very good. The only problem is they take a fair amount of time to heat up. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours to heat it up. So you just need to be conscious if you're going to use it. You need to come out in advance, get the fire lit, make sure it stays lit. It's a bit of a pain if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Obviously it's much easier if it's an electric hot tub, you plug it in, but the benefits are they're a lot more environmentally friendly and stuff, and they use a lot less energy as well, so take the rough with the smooth, but I'm looking forward to it heating up and getting in there later on. I absolutely love this field out here as you come out the back door as well. It's kind of like Gladiators, like when you see, no Gladiators the telly show, Gladiator the film with Russell Crowe, when he's sort of walking down the big field and you see all the grass moving. Don't know if that's just me waffling absolute nonsense, but that's what it reminds me anyway. Gonna go and take a wee look into the field next door. Hello wee pony. It's great that you can get the kids to come up and see the animals up close. Hello. It's good you can actually hand feed some of the goats. I've been trying to equally share it amongst these guys, but this one here appears to be the boss and he's keeping the rest of them at bay, so fair enough. That's obviously the hierarchy of this pen. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and I kind of left you yesterday. We didn't do very much at all, to be honest with you. We just sort of chilled, had a bite to eat, sat about and just relaxed. This morning it's 8 AM and we're just heading up to the farmyard. We're going to get a wee farm tour, which I'm really looking forward to, as is this wee guy. So come along ways and we'll see what it's like. Gavin and Chloe are the owners, not Sophie. Somehow I managed to call her that about 500 times in this video. Apologies Chloe. They took us around the farm to show us everything, starting in the fields that the cows feed on to create the milk. We then got to see the milking shed that the cows walk themselves down to twice a day, as they know there's treats waiting for them when they're getting milked. From there we got to see the young Aberdeen Angus calves and the Oxford Sandy and Black piglets, which are my favourite to this day. Gavin then made the Wednesday by giving him a lift back to the cottage in the tractor, but I think his mum was just as buzzing about it. And then took a look around one of the 2 shepherd's huts that you can stay in. This is Ketburn Shepherd's Hut. It has everything you need for a cosy stay, including a large bed, fridge, microwave, kettle, toaster, and my absolute favourite, a log burner. And outside you even have a hot tub. So that farm tour was incredible. I love farms, I love agri-tourism as well, but I just think they're so good when you've got kids. The wee man loved seeing the cows getting milked, getting a shot in the tractor and just seeing the animals. And I just think if you've got families, coming to farms is the best thing. They can just absolutely run wild and be free, and he's sitting out there in the grunt playing in stones and just as the happiest wee guy with his wellies on, running about. Came back now, I've stuck a couple more logs on the hot tub. We've got that on the go. We are going to get the barbecue fired up as well. They've gave us some of their produce from, it's called Little Farm, and it's got pork burgers, beef burgers, chorizo links as well, so we'll be getting them cooked up and I'll be getting a shot in there. Loved it, loved the shepherd's huts that they've got as well. I think they're a great place, especially if you're couples coming away and just want a cosy weekend. And I'm going to go back and see another one which are getting done up. It's got an outdoor bath and stuff, so I'm falling in love with this place. It's incredible, highly recommended so far. Hello, so it's a couple of hours later. We came back for the farm tour, had some breakfast, and then it was time for the baby's nap, and every adult always decided to have a nap as well, so we all went to our separate rooms, had a lovely big nap. We woke up with a message for the owner, Sophie. This is obviously a dairy farm. They supply loads of local places within the local area, and one of them is a Central Cafe in Whithorn, and they take the cream and they make it into ice cream. And Sophie went and picked us some up and dropped it off. She actually tried to drop it off when we were already napping, so she came back along with it. We had some meringue, strawberries and single cream along with it as well, and it's just incredible. I got them to save me some so that I can tell you, of course, but the reality is I'm going to just absolutely tan the lot of it. So raspberry ripple, and it is amazing. It is so rich that when you put it in your mouth, it like coats your mouth with the cream. It's honestly so good. So again, if you're coming here, or even if you're just passing either Whithorn, go into the Central Cafe and get some of their ice cream. It's proper. She's also got us another surprise, and I'm going to take you outside and show you exactly what this is, but she's an absolute hero. So here's the other surprise. When we were doing the farm tour earlier on, my mum was just mentioning to Sophie, when we seen the shepherd's huts and they've got like fire pits, my mum was just mentioning how much she absolutely loves them, like loves sitting outside when she's got one at the house, and I love them as well. So again, when we woke up, Gavin, the owner, Sophie's husband, pulls up with the tractor fully loaded up with a fire pit, chock full of wood, and has gave us even more wood into the shed behind us to keep stocked up for the night. Again, I say it all the time when we come to these family run businesses, that's the service that you get versus going to commercial hotels and things like that. I love commercial hotels as well, don't get me wrong, but these people just consistently go above and beyond for you because it's literally their livelihood, so they want to make sure that their customers are happy and they do anything for them. What she also done was drop off this bag as well. Now apologies if there's any wind noise, but basically it's a fire kit. So there is popcorn, digestive biscuits, marshmallows, hot chocolate powder, chocolate and sparklers for the wee man. So basically she's given us a s'mores kit and some popcorn to sit and enjoy on the fire. Now if that's no absolutely top class service, I don't know what is. So Sophie, Gavin, if you're watching, you're absolutely heroes, thank you very much. But again guys, I must stress, this is why you need to come to these businesses and see the service that you get. It's just night and day, you'll never go anywhere else again. So I'm going to go and stick them away. I'm going to go inside and tan the rest of that ice cream and tell them it's for the video, but it's really not. So sorry if you're watching this, Andrew, I ate all your ice cream. After finishing the ice cream, I decided to get out into the hot tub, which at this point was approaching 40 degrees Celsius. The beauty of nobody wanting to appear in my vlogs meant that I had it off of myself for a while for the purposes of filming. That was amazing being in that hot tub. The fact that you can sit there, you can look across the fields, you've got the hot water, you've got the bubbles, but you've also got the smell for the wood fire. I just think that's the most relaxing thing ever. We've came in, got the baby to bed, we've waited till it's a wee bit later so we can sort of just relax and have dinner. And we've got some lovely steaks that are about to go on the barbecue. As I said yesterday as well, they've also given us lots of their produce for their farm shop, Little Farm, which is not far from here as well, so I think we're just going to cook up a big mixture of stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm starving, so that's what we're going to do next. See you there. That dinner was top notch. Going to light the fire pit now. I thought it was going to rain, it was threatening a wee bit, but aye, looks as if it's held off, so going to get the fire pit lit. Genuinely don't know how much of this you can even see with the darkness, but hey ho. I've always been a firebug, so this was my idea of heaven. A roaring fire and a bottle of single malt was hard to beat. The whisky hangover was fought off with a fry up the next morning. So this is the sort of games roomy type bit, which is really handy if the weather isn't that great. What I love in here as well is they've got cool packs for you to keep all your stuff fresh. Should you need it. We've got an air hockey table, got table football, got loads of wee handy things like if you forgot toothbrushes and matches and different bits of that, and it all works in an honesty based system as well. Toilet roll of course, never let me be running out of that. And you've got books here for the wee ones, they're free of charge, you've got some games that you can rent for the day, and there's some high up darts as well. So really handy. It's a bit of a daft thing, sometimes you think, oh, what's the point in that? But when you come away like glamping or camping in Scotland, of course it rains sometimes, so it's just good to have somewhere to come with the kids and escape it. And there's been kids here staying there the weekend and they've loved it, been having a ball in here as well. So that's that. And then next door is my favourite bit. So this is where you can come and get their own milk for the farm. And again, works on an honesty based system. There's been people coming and gone just for like the local area and stuff. This is where they come and get their milk, which is brilliant to see people supporting local businesses. So come over here and it tells you all your prices and everything else that you've got on there as well. You've got your different bottles, you've got your machine there, you've got another machine here as well. You've got some fresh farm eggs, you've got different flavour shots that you can have. You've also got local preserves and stuff. Again, this is made with a local company called Galloway Lodge Preserves. You've also got a coffee machine here if you like your fancier coffees in the morning. And you know it's good because they won bronze at the Royal Highland Show 2024 as well. I went to the Royal Highland Show, there's a lot of competition there, so to get a bronze is a pretty big deal. You've got all your different flavours up here to make it a milkshake. This is the one I've got my eye on, chocolate hazelnut. I'll potentially make a raspberry as well, or maybe a banana. I'm going to take a couple up the road. We've had a few of them in the cottage the weekend and they're absolutely amazing, so I'm going to do that right now. You pick your bottle size. If you want flavoured milk, then choose for the selection on the wall and fill up for the fresh milk station. So there you go, there's the raspberry flavoured one. As you can see, I've already been having some. It's amazing. So nice. You basically pay by the shot. So we done a shot and a half in each one, so 3 shots in total. So we'll just make sure we pay for that as well. That's the raspberry one, and I've got the chocolate hazelnut, and you can see how good that is. Most days gone already. So nice. Again, I've done a shot and a half. And this one, we done a shot yesterday and it was nice, but just that wee extra bit chocolatey. Love places like this, honestly. Number one, you're getting amazing products straight for the farm. The money goes straight to the farmers, not into some big supermarket who absolutely shaft farmers at every turn about, especially dairy farmers. And you know it's good, they've also got ducks here, they've got local preserves and jams and stuff. So even if you're not coming to stay here, which you absolutely should, if you're in the area near the Isle of Whitehorn or anything like that, swing past here, make sure you pick up some goods. They're also going to be having a mobile van that's going to be going about at some point as well. And also you've got the central cafe for the ice cream as well, so definitely get it tried. There you go, decided to take 6 eggs up the road as well. Why not? May as well when they're that fresh for the farm. I then got a look at the new shepherd's hut. This one is called the Black Sheep Shepherd's Hut. Similar to the other one, it has got everything you need, including great views and a hot tub, but it's also got an outdoor bath that I wasn't able to get filmed at the time as it was just being fitted. I said a final goodbye to the calves and got on the fantastic A77 coastal road home. So we've came and stopped at Girvan on the way up the road. If you're ever doing Dumfries and Galloway and you're coming up towards Glasgow, highly recommend always taking the coastal route. It's absolutely beautiful. We've just stopped here, let the Wayne stretch his legs, tire him out a wee bit before we do the final stretch up the road. It's a wee park and stuff. There's also a wee fun day on the day. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. Hopefully not, because YouTube might strike me for it. I went to Graziano's Chippy, got a small fish and chip, £6.50, and it's absolutely delicious, and it was really busy, so I'd highly recommend it. That's it for this week. I'll put all the links in the description below for Balnab Dairy. Cannot recommend that place enough. I want to thank Sophie and Gavin for having us along. If you haven't done so already, please remember, like and comment, and if you haven't, subscribe. It helps the channel massively. That's it for this week, and I'll see you on the next one.